Hey there, welcome back to Work Life Harmony. My name is Megan Summerall, and today I'm really excited to share with you three of my top recommendations of books as it relates to all things productivity and planning. I get asked this question a lot from students in my program and people that follow me. They're like, hey, Megan, what books do you recommend if you are trying to up-level your productivity and or planning? So I'm actually going to share them in order of which they were introduced to me. I found them and read them. Now, the first one, you might be thinking, this is not one that I was expecting. The first book that I cannot recommend enough is called The One Thing by Gary Keller. This book was introduced to me early in business. I started the Pink Bee about 5 years ago. And even if you're not a business owner, this book is invaluable. And I want to tell you why. What it really helps you avoid is kind of that shiny object syndrome or the distractions of trying to divide your time across multiple things at once in a way that means nothing is getting done perfected or very well. So what the one thing has helped me do as a business owner, 5 years ago, we introduced the TOP program. Now, I've been in a lot of groups of other business owners, and I see that after about 3 months, they're doing something new and something new and something new. It's been 5 years now, and guess what? Our signature product and program is still the TOP program. So this is a book that I read every single year to kind of put me back in check to make sure that am I getting mastery in one thing before I change my attention and focus on to something else. So I think that you would really enjoy this, especially if you're someone that gets distracted a lot. Thank you, Destroyer Sable. Very nice of you to say. All right, the next book that I want to recommend, and this is especially great if you own your own business. It's called Buy Back Your Time by Dan Martell. This is a fantastic book. Only exception that I throw out is the chapter on weekly planning. I don't recommend it. It does not work for most women. But again, it was not written with that in mind. Now, the real value in this book comes in two things. Number one, again, especially if you're a business owner, one of the things that can feel very nerve-wracking is trying to make the decision of when does it make sense to hire somebody into my team, whether it's a contractor or employer, right? And the whole intent behind hiring people is to buy back your own time, meaning I'm making an investment in somebody else to free up my time so that my time can go somewhere else. Now, what this book really walks through step by step is helping you understand what things to get off your plate first. He walks through a systematic approach to that. And then second, really helps you understand how do you know how to price that, right? Is it worth it to pay someone $25 an hour or $50 an hour? He really breaks it down for you. So if you are running your own business and you're like, I need to get support, but I'm nervous about doing that, 100% you need this book in your suite of tools. Now, the third book that I want to recommend here is called Feel Good Productivity by Ali Abdaal. I actually did an entire book review on this here on YouTube. Now, where this falls in kind of the suite of tools, this is not a book that's teaching you a step-by-step system for planning and managing your time. That's what I do inside of the TOP program. Instead, where this book really, like its sweet spot, is really back to the title. How do we start to bring joy, fun, things that we love, aligned with being productive, right? How can we take some of the things that maybe we just aren't excited about anymore and make them start to feel good? Now, a couple of things that he really, really nails well with this book is tackling motivation and procrastination. Those are two typical roadblocks that I hear time and time again from people where they're like, I know what to do. I'm procrastinating, or I just can't get motivated to do it. He lays out tremendous frameworks, has storytelling in every single step of the way. But the real value is all of this is backed with research and studies. And he has a ton of them that he will cite in this book. It's a fantastic read. So again, if you're looking for any books that you need to check out as it relates to productivity, the one thing, definitely get that. Buy Back Your Time, phenomenal read. And then the third one, again, Feel Good Productivity. Now, if you have a book that you recommend that you think is a must have with all things productivity and planning, please share it here in the comments below, because it might be a book I've missed that I want to make sure I go check out soon. All right, friends, have a great day. I'll see you back here soon.